Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, issue number 39. You can see that in there somewhere, right? Right there. All right, yeah, the camera's angled down because Bagel came in, and of course you guys like Bagel that more than you like me. I don't get it. Like my beard, my whiskers are better than hers. Okay, maybe they're not. Anyway, so yeah, here we go. Let's do a review and hope that she doesn't. Is this a misleading cover? Is it just me? I mean, he's on the cover and he's on the last page. Like they could. There's another character they could have put in here, and we're going to get to that in just a hot second. So Brandon Montclair is the writer, Natasha Bustos is the artist, Tamara Bonvillain is the colorist, VC's Travis Lanham is on letters, cover by Natasha Bustos, and boom! Special thanks to Mark Panacea. I don't know why, but if you want to give thanks, I'm happy to do the same thing. And there you go. You just check out all those guys there, checking out this awesome freaking stuff here. So basically this issue is called The Stranger, from Bad Dreams Part 2. This is The Stranger. Now if you want to know what the real stranger is, go and watch Gone in 60 Seconds and you'll understand it there. Such a criminally underrated movie, such a great flick. Okay, so basically the big water chimera comes into the real world, the dream chimera that they were fighting, and what do you call it? They have to stop it in order to make it go away, which is weird. Moon Girl goes to school and she gets put to sleep by her stupid teacher who's boring AF. And like worst public school ever. You got the smartest girl in the world in there and you're still making her go to stupid science classes instead of having her teach this stuff or putting her in a PhD class someplace. So anyhow, I mean, at least graduate studies, for crying out loud. So she, what happens? She falls asleep in class and she meets up with Bad Dream again. And this time Nightmare shows up also. Oh, that is just messed up. And she's not scared, and that tells me that she's not as smart as we'd like to think that she is. What do you call it? From this point on, she wakes up and she, from a dream where she's naked in the middle of a classroom and all of her superhero peers are around her. Then she has like the double waking nightmare. Anybody ever have those? You wake up from a nightmare and then you realize that you're in another nightmare. Those are the worst. But she's actually naked in real life, and this is apparently not a dream. So she leaves and blah 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 blah. While she's out, she comes across Sleepwalker, one of my favorite characters that I wish I would have read and understood back when I was a kid, back when I was 14 years old or 15 years old and the character was first created. Mr. Sienkiewicz, dude. So he brings her to Doctor Strange. Now, a couple other things happen in the process of this comic book, but for the most part, that's the gist of the book. Cool. Cool. And again, this is a book that is, for the most part, devoted towards the kiddies, which I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But, I don't know, man. Like, Here, I'm going to say that I really enjoy the idea that that Doctor Strange is in his new costume. At the same time, I feel like the whole comic book was just made just so he could tell that little joke at the end, which is so cheesy, it's painful. It's like somebody, doing a pun. Let me pull her up a little bit so you can see her. What do you call it? Anyway, it's pretty cool. The next cover issue is going to look like this, where you got all these guys, and I guess that's supposed to be like a nightmare version of Orko meets the Scarecrow. And over here, you got Harry Potter meets Zatanna. So, whatever it is, I love this. It's just too damn cute. Such a cute book. And that being said, that's pretty much the gist of the comic book. I enjoyed it. It is exactly what it is. It's light reading. Don't put your heart and soul into this. It's just light, fun reading. And yeah. All right. Professor Bill and Bagel, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.